From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. Mark Carney has his first phone call scheduled as Prime Minister with U.S. President Donald Trump. Carney says Trump's office reached out to schedule the call in the coming days. He says Canada will defend itself against new U.S. tariffs announced for the auto sector starting next week. But Carney did not give specifics.
We're going to know a lot more in a week, and we will respond then. And in a negotiation, it doesn't make sense to tip your hand and say what you're going to do going forward.
Trump promised 25% tariffs on any auto parts imported into the U.S. Ontario Premier Doug Ford says he's been told Canada will face a lower auto tariff than other countries. He says he spoke with U.S. Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick, who said there would be no tariff, but then called back to say it would be lower for Canadian-made vehicles with 50% or more American parts. Ford also says Lutnick told him no auto plants will close because of tariffs.
My response was Ronald Reagan's response, trust but verify. We'll see what happens over the next little while, but this is all about building this relationship. It was a very productive conversation last night, but in saying all that, we need to retaliate.
U.S. President Donald Trump signed the auto tariffs executive order yesterday. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre says he would let Canadians put an extra $5,000 into their tax-free savings accounts each year if the money's invested in Canadian companies. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh campaigned today with union leaders and auto workers who he says are the targets of Donald Trump's latest attacks. Liberal leader Mark Carney suspended campaigning this morning to deal with the fallout of the latest U.S. tariff announcement. Police in Las Vegas have arrested a 36-year-old man accused of firebombing Tesla vehicles.
Las Vegas police say technology was used to go from grainy surveillance video to identifying their suspect and now making the arrest. Paul Kim is facing state and federal charges accused of firing a rifle at Tesla vehicles and then firebombing them last week. Las Vegas Assistant Sheriff Dory Corrin says teams are looking into his affiliations online.
Some very loose but self-proclaimed ties to the Communist Party USA social media group.
Police are working to figure out if Kim is linked to any bigger group attacking Teslas nationwide. Alex Stone, ABC News.
Buckingham Palace says the king was hospitalized for observation today after temporary side effects related to a scheduled cancer treatment. King Charles' engagements for this afternoon and tomorrow are canceled. He's now returned to Clarence House. The Junos will mark a milestone in language diversity this weekend. For the first time in its 55 years, the Junos Album of the Year category includes nominated projects in 4 different languages: English, French, Punjabi, and Inuktitut. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Montreal Canadiens will be the first team to face the Philadelphia Flyers under interim coach Brad Shaw. The Flyers fired John Tortorella earlier today after a 7-2 loss to Toronto on Tuesday. Elsewhere in the NHL tonight, the Ottawa Senators visit Detroit. The Calgary Flames host Dallas. The Edmonton Oilers are in Seattle, while the Toronto Maple Leafs visit San Jose. Canada's women's soccer coach Casey Stoney is looking forward to returning to Vancouver, where the team hosts Argentina there April 4th. Stoney says she has good memories of BC Place Stadium when she played for England.
I'm extremely proud now to be standing on the touchline for Canada and representing this country and this team, and I think we've got some really special moments coming up and moving forward.
It'll be the first of 2 games against the South American side. And the Grand Slam of Curling will hold an event outside of Canada for the first time next season in Lake Tahoe, Nevada in November. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.